his fight for federal rights after the language policy and delimitation row, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin will be moving state autonomy resolution in Tamil Nadu Assembly today. The resolution will seek more powers to the state. Now, it's speculated that an announcement could come on the big question of state autonomy, which could have ramifications throughout the country. One of the key ideologies of the DMK is state autonomy. Former Chief Minister Karunanidhi in 1969 set up a committee headed by Justice P.V. Rajamannar to study the center-state relations. The committee was tasked to study the center-state relationship and propose constitutional amendments to strengthen the state's autonomy. In 1974, as Chief Minister, Karunanidhi had passed a state autonomy resolution in the House. In fact, let's quickly go across to S. Venkat Narayana. He's a senior journalist. He joins me with more details on the same. Mr. Narayana, Narayan, firstly, let's start with the basics. Do tell us why, in your view, is Stalin reviewing the autonomy demand?
Well, I think the present state of affairs vis-a-vis the center and the states, particularly those states which are ruled by non-BJP parties, it's not in a very happy state, I'm afraid, at this point of time. And it would seem that the BJP, in order to, retain some control, it is sending the retired BJP politicians or pro-BJP retired civil servants to different non-BJP ruled states as governors, and they are creating problems for the local state governments. This has happened in Kerala when Arif Muhammad Khan was the governor. Mr. Bose is governor in West Bengal, and Mamata Banerjee is having problems with him. And Mr. Ravi, sitting on 10 bills passed a second time by the Tamil Nadu State Legislative Assembly, was sitting on them, and the Supreme Court had to intervene and declare that the governor took too long to give a decision, and these laws can be treated as passed, and Mr. Stalin is going ahead with a follow-up action, and the center is now going to the Supreme Court to file a review petition and all that. So this is very unfortunate. Both sides, I'm afraid, are to blame. The non-BJP parties in power in Bengal or Tamil Nadu or Kerala appear to be, hostile to the government at the center, and the center pays back the same compliment. I don't think this is an ideal kind of situation. The center and the states ruled by non-BJP parties should, come down a little bit and, have a meaningful conversation. After all, India is a federal country, and the states should not be, thinking that, the central government is not assisting them or it's being hostile to them. I do hope that common sense will prevail in Delhi as well as Chennai to kind of, bring the temperature down at this point of time.
Right. Continue to stay with us, Mr. Narayan. In fact, I'm also joined by my colleague Ram Kumar with more details on the same. Ram, why has M.K. Stalin suddenly decided to raise the autonomy issue?
Well, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin is likely to make an announcement on state autonomy in the assembly today. The DMK has always been a strong advocate of state autonomy and federalism, and Stalin has already brought together the chief minister of certain southern states and Punjab to fight against the delimitation exercise, which could reduce the number of Lok Sabha seats in southern states. The first meeting took place in Chennai. The DMK government also been vocal about protecting Tamil language, and they have always accused the central government of imposing Hindi on Tamil Nadu, and they have refused to implement the PM Sri school scheme in Tamil Nadu after the union minister said that they will not release fund until they accept the conditions in the new education policy. So today there are strong rumors that the Stalin government here to propose a resolution over this two-language formula that the state has been following and protecting Tamil language and also the state autonomy. So now this decision has come days after the Supreme Court has ruled against the Tamil Nadu governor for inordinately delaying 10 bills passed in the state assembly, and also the Supreme Court highlighted that the Tamil Nadu governor's actions were illegal, and the court ruled that all those 10 bills that were pending for so long considered as passed. So with that confidence from the Supreme Court, now the DMK government going one step further with a route to regard to the state autonomy. So now there are speculation that the resolution in regard with the two-language formula and also some powers that the Tamil Nadu government seeking in regards with the state autonomy. So the resolution is expected to move by Stalin in about few minutes from now. We'll get more details about the resolution in short while. Thank you.
Right. Ram, continue to stay with us. Mr. Narayan, coming back to you, when it comes to autonomy, is Stalin demanding limits to center's powers? Center's power?
No, I don't really think. Actually, this is all because there is tension between the BJP ruled center and the non-BJP ruled states, particularly Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, and Kerala. I think the Supreme Court's decision last week declaring that since Ravi did not give his assent and to the bills passed by the Tamil Nadu Assembly, seems to have encouraged Mr. Stalin to push further. He is hosting a meeting of vice chancellors of state-run universities tomorrow, and Kerala is now going to go to the Supreme Court saying that, well, the same is the case in Kerala as it is in Tamil Nadu. You should allow us to, go ahead with the bills that were passed by the Kerala Assembly, and the governor did not give his assent. So this is all going to become rather unpleasant and serious. And we must remember that there are elections due to the Tamil Nadu Assembly exactly 1 year from now. So I think Stalin is raking up all these issues. The fact that the BJP and the AIADMK have declared that they'll fight the next election together as partners in the NDA, this seems to have caused some kind of anxiety, or Stalin, very keen on winning the next election, also is trying to whip up anti-Hindi or anti-center emotions in Tamil Nadu. I don't think the center is hostile or against Tamil as a language. India is a country with dozens of languages spoken in different parts of the country, and there is no harm in people of every state learning 3 languages, namely their mother tongue, English, which is the international language, and Hindi, the national language. Just because Mr. Stalin is familiar neither with English nor with Hindi, and is going hammer and tongs and saying that Tamil is under threat and that kind of stuff, I don't think that is a very valid and sensible kind of argument.
Mr. Narayan, continue to stay with us. Let me quickly go back to my colleague Ram, who is in fact with us and giving us details on the same. Ram, how significant is this development given, like you also said, that this resolution to ensure more power to states also came after, the 10 bills passed by the Tamil Nadu Assembly. Given that, Tamil Nadu Assembly elections are due next year, how significant is this development?
Well, that's this Stalin's move assumes greater significance in the backdrop of the elections due next year. And with this, Stalin clearly engaging in a fresh battle with the center. And on March 25th, while responding to a special mention in the assembly on the two-language policy, Stalin said that he would soon make an announcement on state autonomy. Being a strong advocate of state rights and federalism in the footsteps of former Chief Minister CM Karunanidhi and Karunanidhi, Stalin has also been of the opinion that federalism is India's strength, and he has been very vocal of the state autonomy and federalism. And remember, the DMK former chief Karunanidhi, Stalin's father, has already constituted a committee headed by Justice P.V. Rajamannar to study the center-state relationship. The committee was tasked to study the center-state relationship and propose constitutional amendments to strengthen the state autonomy. So now it is expected that the resolution will have a points based on the committee set up by Karunanidhi, Stalin's father. That will have the study on the center-state relationship. So today, the Stalin is going to propose a resolution. Will certainly have a more powers to the state governments. So we will have to wait and see. But however, one thing is certain that this proposed resolution will have a huge ramification across the country.
Right, Ram, thank you very much for joining us with more details on the same. Let me quickly go back to S. Venkat Narayan. He's a senior journalist and he continues to stay with us. Mr. Narayan, do tell us, how will this resolution influence the dynamics between the Tamil Nadu government and the central government?
Well, if the Tamil Nadu Assembly does manage to pass a resolution about autonomy, it is definitely going to have a ripple effect across the country, particularly in those states which are ruled by non-BJP, parties like Kerala and West Bengal in particular. Telangana, it has not really become such a serious problem, but let us see how it is going to kind of unravel in the near future. But, I think it's very, very important for the center to be considerate and deal with the states, whether they are ruled by their own party or another party. We are a democracy and different parties have a right to exist and rule in different states if they are duly elected in the electoral process and all that. So I don't think it is such a great idea for the center to look at non-BJP ruled states as hostile or enemies. And I don't think it is sensible for non-BJP ruled states to look at the center with hostility. It is very, very important that states ruled by the non-BJP parties as well as states ruled by BJP parties, they all should work together and move forward. And nobody is talking about progress, development and stuff. They're only talking about rights and, things like that. I don't think that's a very healthy kind of state of affairs at this point of time. I think time is now up for everybody at the center as well as the states, particularly those ruled by non-BJP parties, to kind of pipe down a little bit and come to a sensible kind of understanding so that they can coexist and move on and take India forward to the centenary in 2047.